Hey guys, welcome to the build again. Our first racing event is upon us in 10 days, Daytona International Raceway. As you can see here, bike's still in pieces, the motor's not put together, so we have some good news and some bad news. I know that we will be able to run this bike, but the bad news is we're gonna have to do a heart transplant from our stock R3 to this bike and use a stock motor. Our badass motor will not make it for this first event. We'll try to do it for the subsequent event, but in the meantime we have to start the build, and this thing is in little itty bitty pieces. So you can see the triples off it. Our Superbike triple hasn't been manufactured yet, so we're running the stock setup. Swing arms off, shock's not on, nothing's on. Everything's in little pieces. So I'm starting the build right now. It's 10 days to the deadline, and I'm really hopeful. Front suspension's finished. We just have to put it in after this part's assembled. What else? Electrical harness is done. You guys saw that already. It's crunch time. We're basically just gonna scramble to get this thing together, get it tuned, and it's a double points event. We have to run. Otherwise the whole season is in the gutter. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna get to work and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, we are at the stage where we have the suspension in. A lot of the bike is coming together. I have the main harness already on the frame. I'm working on some of the forward electrical equipment. I have my start intent switch in, my start stop kill switch, starter button, all of that is wired up. Made some really cool harnessing for it. And now I'm wiring in my master arm. This bike will start basically with a regular switch like this, so we're just gonna have everything modular, so it just plugs right in case we do have an accident and go down on the track, something gets damaged. This is really easy to service, so I've made these sub harnesses that are really easy to replace. Instead of digging around the whole harness, I'll plug and play. Now we'll just have to 3D print a nice switch body for this master arm button. We'll be good to go.
Yo, yo, yo!
Oh, what's up, Serge?
What's going on, Bart?
Nice.
Here's the body work for the R3.
What's up, man? How'd it go?
Had some issues, but
Was it a bastard?
certain panels were giving me a little bit of an issue, but we got it done.
Number looks good. I think that's legal. We'll see what tech says. Should be big enough. Besides, we have numbers all over the bike. Looking good, man.
Awesome, awesome.
Did you get any big logos?
I got you ginormous logos. As you can see, here's a little piece carrying over from the side panel.
Where's the mating piece?
Should be this one right here.
Nice. Yeah, you can spot that from a mile away.
Very cool.
I'll just have to do something underneath here. Maybe I'll put a mesh panel in here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and tape it off and spray it down with white.
That'll be nice.
I think that'll
Very
work.
cool.
That's good. I'm assuming the other side looks the same, right?
Yep. Didn't carry over to this side because there was no need to. Nice big number in the back.
Oh, nice. All right. And of course, the outline of our tail light. We have to carry that around our race bikes. Really proud of this part. So this is
Very cool.
basically just an icon. Looks good. Did you have to do anything to the tank?
I did not.
Okay, so no decals yet, just our
Just
the TST iconography and race numbers.
I did print the decal, so it's just a matter of us getting together and like, this will look good, this will look good, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, I want to have it mounted on the bike before we do that. Looks good.
Awesome.
By the way, guys, this is Serge.
Hey guys.
He does all of our vinyl when it comes to race bikes, but he also designed the color schemes on these bikes, and he also does a lot of our artwork for the website and website development. He's jack of all trades. Big part of TST.
Appreciate and I enjoy being involved as much as I can.
All right. If you don't mind, if you could take this away,
Absolutely.
so it's not, I don't bump into it. Like you see, I have it's like World War III on my workbench here. Trying to,
I'll let you do it.
and I'm trying to finish up this stuff so I can have a nice, easy weekend, knowing that we will be okay for Daytona. Still have to do a motor swap. Still have to do the rest of the electrical, exhaust, a whole bunch of stuff. So,
Let you do it, man.
all right, man. Thanks.
You got it. See you later.
All right. Where do I get back to? Welcome back, guys. Time's upon us. We are transplanting the heart of the stalker into the future Superbike. Like I told you in a previous segment, we are unable to build our Superbike motor for this coming event. We only have 6 more days, so we're gonna have to go make some points. Some points is better than no points, so we're gonna use the stock motor in this bike. So, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's tear it down. Oh, let me get my condom in place. All right, let's go. Top's coming out. Kind of barbaric. Can you lift it over me? Or get around me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hug the other one. Grab the front. This one's like the red-headed step job. All the way. I think it's got like 40 miles on it. Straighten out. All right, on the way back in, hand tools only. Hold on.
Coming closer to you.
You heard that, guys?
Yep.
Hand tools on the way in. Back. Okay. We'll do backs first. Yep. Nice and easy. It's not ready for threads.
Oh.
Should be targeted. If you shimmy it, should be good. Or rotate it. Keep on coming.
You got clearance? Are you getting in?
No, it's off.
Here. Whew. I need this guy. Let's crack these guys loose. And we need that room to adjust it up.
All right, I'll loosen those ones over there. There we go.
Now you should be aligned. Yeah, you just need a tool to get the
There we
press
got it.
started.
You go for the other one.
Good?
Yep.
Where's the... Now get the tops. Snug them up so it doesn't sag.
Grab me that ratchet.
Where's that red one?
I don't know where the red one is. It's not up here.
The kid took it. It's okay. I'll keep holding. 60 pounds lighter, so it's all right. Finally warm.
You gonna torque these later?
Yeah.
Just getting them seated taut, but not
Okay.
terrible.
I just need some friction on them. All three of them.
I'm gonna get in your way here.
Got
This one, last one.
the last one, right? Okay, and we have nuts. Over there.
Put that 14 away. Can you grab that 14?
Thank you.
D-ball.
No, yeah.
So it's a 12 point or something.
All right, let's blast it up there. Lift it up and towards the motor. Good.
Yep.
All right, guys, so as I'm sure you've heard Bart talking about, we are very, very pressed for time. We really wanted this bike to be done before Daytona so we could get out there and be as competitive as possible. But Daytona doesn't wait for us to build a Superbike. Daytona is upon us, it's this weekend, and we need a bike to run at that event. It's a double points event, and I don't know if Bart told you exactly what that means, but any points that you gain this weekend will be doubled and added to your points holding, which are then evaluated at the end of the season to see who won the classes overall. If we just straight up missed a double point event, yeah, maybe we could make up the points just being that competitive once the Superbike is complete, but we don't want to run that risk. So what we've done is we've swapped our stock R3 motor into our Superbike for now. We're still running a lot of the race components that we will be running, such as the exhaust, the race air filter, the intake. Those sorts of things are still there, but it's all being fed into and out of a stock motor. So it's not going to be making as much power as we had really hoped for, but these are some things that you just have to deal with in racing. You gotta take the hit on the chin, roll with it, do your best to get back up and still be competitive. So that's the plan here. You guys are gonna see a finished bike when we release some Daytona content, but the bike is not complete. We have a lot of plans for this thing and it's going to continue over the season. As I said in the very first episode, this isn't a build that we could do in a weekend. You're gonna hit snags when you're doing the edits that we're doing to the motor. There's things that we're doing that have never been done before, so there's things that need to get figured out along the way, and that just takes some time. We couldn't really account for that, so we're doing the best we can to get out there and stay competitive with this bike so that by the end of the season, we might have that top box spot. We're gonna get out to Daytona, do the best we can with what we've got, and just have a fun time, because that's really what we're in it for, guys. We're out here to have fun, we're out here to enjoy the sport that we love so much, and that's what we're trying to do. Now, you guys are thinking if I'm saying completed bike, is the build series over? No, nowhere near it. We have a lot of big plans that are still coming to this bike. So when you guys see that bike, know that it is finished for Daytona, but not anywhere near where we want it to be in our Superbike Build series. So stay tuned, guys. I'll catch you guys out there.